Good morning, good morning. Welcome to today's Technical Tuesday. And I would like to start with what we have on Monday night, Sunday night, which is market insight. I know we had a projection for a sell continuation on D0GPP, which I said I've been here since last week. And we're expecting markets to mitigate this particular level here. I think it was on the 1 hour. Okay, yes, the 1 hour hobby. And that was what we got on that Sunday night for the entry. Currently now the market is tapping again, and we have that massive drop again. So for the sell continuation on that ERG, because I'm expecting markets to come and this is 4 hours will be here, which I'm expecting ERG to come and mitigate. And currently now, today's Tuesday again, I'm having under the entry this particular level here. This is under 1 hour valid EB, which I'm expecting kind of more corrections to the upside so that it can mitigate this particular level that we can also get in. So I'm looking at sell continuation on Euro GBP, second entry already activated yesterday, and we are looking at another entry here. And this is what we call order flow movements in the market. You're not getting to the market at the same price, having multiple position or multiple entries of the same price. So you have it at different prices and you manage your entries as well. So for Euro GPP, I'm still bearish based on what both 4 hours and that of the 1 hour has given us. And I'm expecting a sell continuation from this particular point here. So which I also advise us to also follow up with that so that once we have that retracement, then we can take advantage of the sell continuation of Euro GBP. Okay, based on my AUD USD, as you can see that the market is still building liquidity back to that particular level. And don't forget that what we marked out on Sunday night, that we are looking at this particular level here as liquidity area already. And if you are taking any decision based on what we also discussed on that Sunday night, we said we are expecting major lows to be taken out to the downside. We're expecting major lows to be taken out to the downside. So that by the time we have this particular movement, any correction we have, we just want them to mitigate this level. That's the market is come to this extreme. But just because of how this level looks like here, I said that I'm not really expecting the retracement to that level. So the only thing I'll be looking at is this particular OB here that we have here on this particular 4 hours time frame. And if the market push to the downside, giving us correction back to this OB, then I will now wait for a lower time frame entry condition within this particular OB here so that you already know that allow them to grab those early sellers there, then we have the good move to the downside. So I'm still on my bearish move on the AUD based on what we have from that weekly or the monthly time frame. And I showed us on Sunday, and let me show it back. There has been a long time sell, and the market has been reacting from that particular zone. So which we are expecting that sell continuation on AUD. And currently now the market is just giving us correction back to the upside after this daily hobby was mitigated. So for me to pick up that sell, let's see more shift to the downside on that 4 hours. Then we already have additional confidence of taking the sell continuation on AUD. But currently now we cannot even do anything. Though somebody is saying a buy, which he called my attention to it. He's looking at buying from this particular OB here, which to me I feel like it's still within the internal structure, which the market is still trying to break out from that particular range here. The market is having a range here already, and that is why they are creating that liquidity. So it has been better let them break out from that range and let's see the market reaction before we take our action of AD USD. So let's keep on watching this guy before the end of this week. We'll be able to have a very good entry levels on AD USD. And having said that, I was also looking at AD Seychelles, and AD Seychelles have been a sell market. If you check on the weekly time frame, the market has been a sell market for a very long time. So I'm saying that this particular movement here, which happens to look like a kind of correction for me, the market is about to hang with that because we're already having rejection from that particular level. So that for the markets to come and create a new lower low, at least let them push to the downside, taking out major lows to the downside. I'm currently seeing a liquidity build up here already. We had the internal structure shift to the downside, aligning with that higher time frame trend. And currently now I have liquidity I'm expecting markets to come and grab for ABC share. So what I'm waiting for is allow markets to push back to this level. Then we got an entry to join the sell on AUD share. The bigger picture is the sell market. It's one of the reasons why I also want to take that sell. So by the time you're also doing your analysis, make sure you consider the liquidity gap at that particular zone. The 4 hours will be. If you are having a good risk reward, let me say this is okay, this is 21 pips. So by the time that you want to use a pending order, cool. Because I have the downtrend already aligning with the higher time frame, also having this particular one, then I'm good to take my sniper entry on this guy. And if you want to have that sniper entry, you can also wait for that 1 hour or 15 minutes entry condition on this AUD share. And let's look at AUD New Zealand. For AUD New Zealand, I'm seeing something on the weekly time frame. I'm seeing something from the weekly time frame. I know that Billion, the last sell we took on this guy was here after we signed this particular bearish pin bar here. And we expect it to sell back to this OB, which that was where we have a TP after market gave us this bullish candle. And currently now the market is sitting at a very significant level, which the market has also printed this particular bearish pin bar on the weekly time frame. When you sit on the higher time frame, is more in short. You just feel that you have more additional confidence in making your decision. So last week was a very strong bearish candle, and because of that, I want to start watching AUD New Zealand. If possible, it's going to give us another movement to the downside before this uptrend continuation. At least this will be the target on the weekly time frame now. Maybe the target area. So, but on the lower time frame, which is 4 hours, I'm yet to see a significant shift already. I'm yet to see that. I don't want to see this particular level here as a shift on this particular 4 hours time frame. That place is not really looking good for me to see it as a kind of shift of market structure to the downside. So I will still be waiting for additional confidence. Like now, currently now we are having a kind of correction. We're looking at a kind of correction. So let it push up very well and give us possible entry conditions, which I won't be taking yet because the internal structure has not really given me a shift. Though if you check on the 1 hour time frame, the 1 hour time frame has given us a shift already. 1 hour time has given us a shift already. So I don't know if you are okay, let's see. Okay, I'm seeing this level. Then the extreme here for ABC here. But I'm not really looking at this 1 hour time frame. That's it. I'm more focusing on that or the 4 hours time frame for me to have a shift. So it's something that I also want us to wash out and also add up to our list in the coming week. Once we have that good shift, then maybe New Zealand will be mature for us to catch some sales to the downside. And we're looking at this weekly level. This is a very good impulse movement to the upside now. This is a very good one. Let them come and feel some of this imbalance that we have here. And that's why we'll also be taking advantage of the internal structure to join them to sell. If you see what the weekly candle is doing now, today is Tuesday, and this week is even struggling to push to the middle of this particular rejection candle. So anything that can push the market to the downside, then I will take advantage of sell once I have additional confidence. So I want us to add that to our watch list for the week so that in case we have it, if you are the first person to cite it, please update us in the group so that others can also take advantage of AUD New Zealand. All right. Okay. Because I know you trade this guy on lower time frame. So let me know your take on this 1 hour shift, the downside here. Yeah, let me know your take on 1 hour shift to the downside.
Good morning, sir.
Hey, morning, boss. Morning, boss. Morning, boss.
Good
Morning,
morning,
boss.
everyone. So let's check 1 hour.
So we have on 1 hour. Though the market has shifted on 1 hour to the downside, looking at this 1 hour time. Just
Yes,
that I
sir.
was, I was expecting
I'm coming,
the,
sir. Let me use my
okay, okay, okay,
notation.
okay,
I did I did a back testing on this. I on the weekend studied further.
okay, okay.
I agree with this zone. I agree with this zone,
Hmm. Okay,
but
wait, let's check something. Let's use our fix to check if that zone still
but
aligns. The zone is okay, is at 50%
yes, it's
of
at
that
50%.
range.
Yes, I agree with it. But the reason why I'm looking above is because of this level here, sir.
Okay, okay, okay. The
The reason why
imbalance
I'm
in
looking
that
above
level.
is because of that
Okay.
level above. Yes, sir. So I will not be advising a pending order for the first level.
First entry. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll
So
be
that means
I'll be advising a confirmation.
you are comfortable with the 1 hour shift to the downside, right?
Yes,
Mhm.
yes. I am bearish on AED. I'm looking for sell too.
Okay. Yes, yes, yes. You're looking for sale on that guy too. Okay. Okay. Anybody also looking at that level too? Does that mean if you are to take this sell here, you have to see a shift here to the
Yes,
downside?
I'll go to 15-minute time frame for entry.
Okay. 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 Okay.
In that 15 or
Okay.
5 minutes for entry.
For entry. Okay.
Because order flow is bearish already. This bullish order
Mm-hmm.
flow has failed. This bullish order flow has failed.
Mm-hmm.
What do I mean? I'm coming. The other four failed when this low was taken out.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm bearish.
But I think another thing is the way this market is giving this particular correction here to the upside. So
Mm,
this correction
so
seems
bad
to
low first
be.
one, Emily, miss sell. I can even miss that first one self.
Oh, okay.
It's not giving me good how. So I might just let it
Oh,
go.
okay. 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 I think that's another thing. That's another thing.
The first one is correct, but it's not aligning with my rules. So I'll wait for an
Mm.
upper edge for a sell.
Because that's exactly around 50% of that. I think
Yes.
for the first one, I would advise if you are, it's better for you to have that lower time frame shift before you make your decision on this first one. You better to have that lower time frame shift so that you'll be at the safer side. Any other view on the ADC shares before I move to Euro USD, Euro USD, Euro USD? Okay, okay, okay. So let's have Euro USD. I'm also looking at Euro USD on the weekly time frame. Let me see. And I'll be more of a top-down analysis with this recent event now. And I also noticed that Euro USD is also reacting from significant levels. Now, if you check on this weekly time frame, I have this particular psychological price that the market finally is reacting from. That is where we have this long, weak rejection candle, that bearish candle. And I'm currently looking at this weekly OB here. If Euro USD can push the downside and mitigate this particular level, or even this extreme here. So just looking at it, I'm not really combining any fundamentals with this, just purely technical. That we have rejection to the downside. And